So we'll introduce to you, by Extreme Simulations in Israel, the Josh task training aid and the Tim leg training aid. And the idea with these bits of kit is that they are practical task training aids which are designed to instill confidence, but allows you to also to practice these essential skills so that they work in the real world should you ever need them. That's the fundamental in this. And there's 3 density versions to these devices. We are currently here. I've got the very hard density version. There is a more medium density version, which is softer and a bit more pliable. There's then a slightly softer version too, depending on the need. And the idea of the very hard density version is it's very hard to apply a tourniquet to it to actually arrest the hemorrhage. So it's a worst case scenario kind of training aid. But there's probably 10 years of life in these bits of kit. So thousands upon thousands of applications of tourniquets, they're still going to function. So what we're going to look at here is the junctional wound and a traumatic amputation. Let's take the junctional wound where I can't apply a tourniquet above. I need to recognise the need to do an intervention. There's massive hemorrhage.
If I initially cavity wound, so I'm temporising it with my fingers, so which will at least do something. If I've got even a normal bandage, and I make a little bit of a ball with it, even better if I've got a hemostatic agent. If I use this little bit of a ball now to press into that cavity, the idea is that thumb for thumb, I'm packing the wound, really, and I'm just using a normal crepe bandage now, but the idea is that thumb over thumb, I'm packing into this wound, which is getting pressure onto all the points of bleeding, and I need to make sure that blood isn't seeping in or around the dressing, the gauze, whatever you're using. But it's the technique of doing this, because the idea is that I want to try and form a clot so that I'm arresting that hemorrhage and keeping oxygen inside the body to keep a brain and a heart. To say is really, as well as having the excellent top of the range, most robust training aids in the world from Extreme Simulations, we want to convey the fact that there's something for everyone at different budgets. And I had to give due mention to my colleague at WD Sims, Dave, who makes really good quality training aids that are robust, bespokely made to individual requirements. These are just some of the examples, too many to, but wearable things, and again, really good stuff that you can use on your mannequins or your role players to bring your training to life. And the main thing that we want to get over is that at IRRTC, we offer something for everyone, from the emergency first aid at work qualification to citizen aid, mass casualty, for members of the public, right the way up to emergency services, higher risk organisations. There's something for everyone at IRRTC, but it comes with passion, panache, quality and enthusiasm, and that is absolutely crucial for us.